Hey, and welcome back to History of Fleetwood Mac. I'm Anita. If you're seeing this video today, which is going to be kind of short and kind of unique, it's because I am probably in line for Record Store Day, Black Friday, and there is a Fleetwood Mac title being released, so of course I've got to be there. I have a short list of other stuff I want, but it's, if there's a Fleetwood Mac title, just forget about it. I'm going to be there. So I thought I would prepare this video because I'm going to be tired having been up all night. Of some random bric-a-brac stuff that I have. I've shown you some larger prints and stuff like that that I have, usually kind of going with the era of the photos when they came out. But this was an original Herbert Worthington photo of Lindsay and his then girlfriend Carol Ann Harris, and try to be nice. And yeah, this is a beautiful. I got this this one and a really nice one of Christine McVie. I'm not entirely sure who is in the picture with her, though. It's kind of like this. Christine is head on, I want to say, and the person she's with is a profile shot. It's not Brian Wilson. It's not Mick or John. I don't know who. I've never been able to identify that person, but it's a unique photo. But this does not have a stamp. It has a number on the back, 798. This is some kind of leftover stuff I got when all of the auctions were going completely ballistic with Herbert Worthington stuff after he passed. And one seller in particular just, was trying to unload a lot of stuff. And I kind of took a bulk lot of items that included Lindsay and Chris and Mick and other people that weren't Stevie, because that was a big seller, and took a lot of the stuff. And I took a lot of other, I won't show them. I don't think they're here, but I got a lot of other also random Herbert Worthington art photography, which is really nice. Some of it's kind of weird. Some of it's very beautiful, but it's kind of weird. And it doesn't have anybody in it. There's just some models and stuff that he had at the time. But, it's kind of neat to have his artwork that wasn't just, Fleetwood Mac and Lindsay and stuff like that. So this was another photo. I think this one is by Neil Preston, and it's it's Stevie the Pretzel. It's a weird picture. It's freaking great. I love this because I love when she does the whole, the bow at the end, usually after singing Rihanna or something, she's got the top hat and the tambourine, but with her legs like that and down, it takes you a minute to kind of make it out. It's kind of a funny photo. But when you saw those ones I had of Stevie and Christine McVie and others from the Seven Wonders video, that was another poster that I got at the same time. I got that one, and I got a couple others, but I did sell those. This is one I had, and I actually had in a giveaway when I very first started. Kind of learned a lesson after that. It went fine, everything is fine, but come to find out, like, there's some kind of rules and stuff like that you have to go through technically with YouTube, which I had no idea. But I was there, and this will be a story at some point. I'll probably have this in the background, but I was there for both nights for the show, and I had an extra poster because I was there 2 nights. And so this is the poster, a unique poster from the Fillmore poster in general, and Stevie Nicks. I believe the only time other than possibly Buckingham Nicks that Stevie was ever at the Fillmore. Pretty sure about that. So that was just kind of cool. Then I have this really original, beautiful, it's kind of got a little bit of wear on it, but it's such a beautiful photograph. But this is by Guy Webster, and this was Stevie 96, 98 possibly. Beautiful, beautiful photo of Stevie. So regal and queen-like. It's just got a mood to it, an ambiance with that kind of gray black going on. It's not numbered, but it is signed at the bottom. And then it has Guy's stamp on the back. These were kind of prevalent for a while, prints by Guy, and then they just kind of dwindled out. So this has been out for trade and sale in the past, but I'm very grateful to still have it, that I still retained it and such. So this is a really cool one to have because they're just not out and about anymore. When I was first starting my videos, I had this one in the background a lot. This was that photo of Stevie from the Civil War Stand Back video shoot. And this is about 11 by 17 thereabouts, so a little bit larger than so not quite a poster like these, but nonetheless. So I don't think I ever really showed it. I think it was just always in the background there. So kind of cool. This one as well, I think I showed when I talked about it, roughly around the time. This is a really great photo by Bill Darius Postenbach, I think is how you say it. And this is at the Sunday. Oh my God, Anita. I can't believe that when I do that. Why do I do that? Why do I always brain fart like that? Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. This one was really a favorite because of Mary Tory in the background, who's such a freaking doll and just has a megawatt smile. And I love the picture of Lindsay looking at her and Stevie, but it's her in the background too, which is really great. I think I did show this, and this again has the original photographer artwork on the back. It's on a really thick grade cardboard here. This is one of several posters that Herbert Worthington was selling for a period of time. It's an outtake from Rock Little, and I believe that this something like that. It's not this exact picture, but one very similar is what graces one of his calendars. Big word I'm looking for. What's wrong with me? Is it getting late? I should be this tired in line at record store day. Not right now. It's not even Thanksgiving yet. Not even like I ate or drank yet. We'll get there though. This was a promotional poster. So if you saw my records, big words again, use your words, Anita. There was a gold record for the 24 karat gold, and it was issued only by PBS. So with the record, there was a lithograph, and this one has the gold tint to it. Very rare. It's the only way to get it. Has a really nice, you can see it in the back, really nice lithograph. And then showing how similar also in size and in, is the regular one that's showing that this is in your 24 karat gold, in concert in cinemas. And it was really cool because I actually saw it in the cinema in Reno. I was on vacation with my mom and dad and my dear friend, the tambourine owner. And we went and saw it. My mom, her and I went and saw this. It was phenomenal. It's just so cool to be in a theater with, kind of like at a show, with like-minded people just going nuts about, Stevie and stuff. It was really cool. You saw this. I'm going to show it one more time, though. I think, probably I showed, front and back. I'm always worried about showing it because, I don't want YouTube to think I'm showing nudity or profanity. But this was one recently at the Buckingham Nicks listening party that I went to 2.5 months ago. And this thing was something, I bought it and I kind of really just didn't think twice about it. I bought it in 97 and on eBay. It just looked really neat. I'm really into silent movie stars, mostly because of Stevie. It's kind of a no-brainer. So this poster had Theda Bara on it, but it always struck me as really weird because it was put out by Virgin Megastore. And I just think that, I don't know. I don't know if Fleetwood Mac did a gig with it. I just don't really know much about this. But having Theda Bara, it's Fleetwood Mac plus Theda Bara. These colors are bright as hell. It was for the dance, August 19th, 1997. 1997, Chuck Berry, Ron Donovan, a Firehouse print 1200, and this is number 208, limited hand printed edition 208. And the coolest thing about this poster, not many people have it, but if you look at the writing on the side, you can make out John, Christine, McVie, but it takes your eyes a minute to adjust. So I'll just leave it here and see if you can see it. Like I'll see it and then it goes away, but like this is Mick. You see Mick Fleetwood, then it kind of goes away. It's so weird. Mick Fleetwood, Lindsey Buckingham, and then I think Stevie is, I have to let the alien letters talk to me here. Yeah, Stevie Nicks right here. I don't want to tell you how many years I had this before I realized that. Let's just say many. I had it up on my wall forever too, and I did not realize. that their names were here. So it's got a little bit of a gold tone to it, texture. It's an odd shape. Has weird little, I don't know if I did that. I might have. Who the hell knows? I don't know. But yeah, so I see one pop up occasionally on eBay. And it disappears. I don't know if it sells. I don't know what. I don't know that everyone is numbered like this. You can just tell that this is hand done. You can just, there's a texture to it. It's special. It's really unique. And I'm very, again, it's one of my favorites. It's not like a favorite because it doesn't have a band and stuff on it, but it's so unique. It's a weird shape. It's weird that says Fleetwood Mac has Theta Bara and that it's Virgin Megastore for the dance. I think it was like I don't know. I don't think they were in store. I just can't remember. But I know that a lot of people are promoting the dance, so that's not unusual. I mean, Virgin Megastore was a huge record store. That thought one day they would take over Tower Records, but we all know how that ended. Yeah, there's just, every time I look at it, there's just more and more details. You can just really see the texture. It's neat. It's really cool. So that'll do it. I think, pretty much everything else I've shown you. There's like the Tuscaro prints I had shown you. And I have little pockets like this all over the house of little posters, posters here, posters there, larger pictures and stuff. So I definitely want to get into the next scrapbook, but I knew that I had to make a few videos to go over the weekend, the holiday weekend. So I just want to pull these little tidbits out and show you and such. So hope you enjoyed them, and we'll see you next time. Have a great night. Bye.